A lot of monotonous, kind of continuous work.
We are about 200 feet below Lakeview Drive right now.
Boring is good in this situation. Hi, my name is Doug Lapata.
Hi, I'm Ryan Sullivan.
I'm the CSO Design Program Manager.
I'm the Senior Construction Supervisor.
We're out at the Dugway Storage Tunnel site for the Northeast Ohio Regional Sewer District. So a long time ago, Cleveland was polluting the lakes and rivers, and we're responsible now to clean up that issue by creating these big tunnels that will store combined sewer overflow and prevent it from getting out into the lakes and rivers. When the city of Cleveland was originally formed, the first task of sewers was to get the flow away from the city. They built what's called combined sewer overflows, and it was a good idea when the city was small, but as the city grew, that problem became worse.
We are trying to intersect all the high flows at the surface, bring it 200 feet below ground into what's essentially giant underground storage tanks.
And then we pump it back up to the surface, run it through the treatment plant instead of going out as untreated sewage.
You guys ready to go down? From the surface, we walked onto the open-sided elevator, drove 220 feet below ground to the Loki, which is an underground locomotive, for the 3-mile ride.
We're sitting in the man trip, heading up to the heading of the tunnel to take a look at the tunnel boring machine.
There's a lot of engineering that goes into the planning of how do you do a tunnel.
At the front of the machine, you have what's called the cutter head, and this is actually what cuts the rock into very small pieces. And then right behind that, it gets put onto about 300 feet long conveyor system, and then up 200 feet back to the surface. One of the things you can check as you're driving down 90 is how big is the pile, and as long as there's material coming off of that, that means we're making progress going forward.
It takes 5 of these to form one entire ring of the tunnel.
And pushes off of that segment, and it inchworms forward 5 feet at a time.
For the entire 3-mile long tunnel alignment.
This particular tunnel goes about 15,000 feet at 5 feet increments. It's a pretty slick operation as they continue day after day to move this machine forward.
Ultimately, we're doing a lot of work and effort that no one ever sees, and no one's going to be in here again for another 50 years. So we have to ensure that it's made properly this time.
As a lifelong Clevelander, I've grown up around the lake, so it's great to see these projects starting to capture the sewage that's been going out there for years.
The impact that it has on the lake and the city of Cleveland is so great that it really makes the job worth it.
In total, we have about 4.5 billion gallons of combined sewer overflow going out each year of our whole system. So as each of these projects comes online, that gets less and less every year. By the time we're done with the 25-year program, we'll be under 500 million gallons of overflow. And that'll improve water quality, make our beaches more swimmable, and more recreation on the rivers and lakes.